engagement with China.
The U.S. relationship with China highlighted a congressional hearing Tuesday, with several cabinet secretaries, including Secretary of State Antony Blinken, weighing in on its importance and its challenges.
What we believe would be the right course is to now see more senior level engagement in a sustained way across our administration and theirs, precisely so that we can make sure that at the very least we're talking to each other, that we are making very clear what we stand for, what our intent is, what we're looking for, as well as, where possible, finding areas of cooperation. It's not only what's in our interest, but the rest of the world looks to us to manage this relationship responsibly. We're determined to do that.
Though differences on China among G7 members were put in sharp focus after French President Emmanuel Macron visited Beijing last month and called for the European Union to reduce its dependence on the United States. On Russia, the leaders are expected to tighten sanctions. The focus is on energy and exports aiding Moscow's war against Ukraine. Officials with direct knowledge of the talks have told Reuters. While there are differences in strategy on how to end the conflict, the United States doesn't want to talk about a diplomatic path forward until it sees how the spring military offensive plays out, officials have said, even as its European allies wanted to have a diplomatic solution in hand. The G7 talks wrap up Sunday.
Now, U.S. President Joe Biden will arrive in Hiroshima today and will have a...
How you doing? Listen, I'm working on something interesting, I think, but I need a little time. Anyway, I got a request through the ether, so to speak.
Biden said that he did not believe cutting short his trip would give China the upper hand and China gaining influence in the region. The administration has been trying to send the message that it's been working very closely with its allies and partners in the Indo-Pacific region and with Australia and Papua New Guinea as well, the two countries that will be bypassing. But now reports indicate that at the time that the administration was thinking of cutting the president's trip short, they were also considering perhaps sending an alternative, like Secretary of State Antony Blinken or Vice President Kamala Harris. However, as of Wednesday afternoon, no alternative is scheduled.
As G7 leaders gather in Hiroshima, focus on China and Russia's growing influence, and an opportunity to build stronger, deeper cooperation with allies and friends.
Will G7 leaders form consensus on global issues?
WION is on the ground in Hiroshima, bringing you all the developments.
Now, Russian President Vladimir Putin said the country has decided to cut crude production to support global oil prices. He also assured the world that the oil situation remains stable. At a government meeting on Wednesday, Putin said, I'm quoting here, all our actions, including those related to voluntary production cuts, are connected with the need to support a certain price environment on global markets in contact with our partners at OPEC+. Russia promised to reduce its crude production by 500,000 barrels a day in March and maintain the curbs for the rest of the year. Moscow initially said the move was retaliation for Western sanctions. However, market watchers have been skeptical about the level of Moscow's reductions, while Russia has said that it reached the pledged curbs this month. The International Energy Agency feels an output cut of 300,000 barrels a day is needed this month to reach the target. And it is not just Russia but also Saudi Arabia which decided to cut oil production to restore oil price stability. And staying on with the updates from the war zone in Ukraine. As per a U.S. defense official, a Patriot air defense system which was damaged by the Russians still remains operational. A Ukrainian Air Force spokesperson confirmed this and said that the defense system is in service and all is well. The Patriot stands for Phased Array Tracking Radar to intercept on target. It is a surface-to-air guided missile defense system. Its latest variants, which are being used, can intercept enemy missiles. It is also equipped with high-performance radar systems. The Patriot defense system has one main goal, that is, to defend against the enemy's airborne threats. The Patriot air defense system has a short response time. It can engage multiple targets simultaneously and is also resistant to electronic jamming. The Ukrainian president said that the Patriot system will significantly strengthen Ukraine's defenses against any kind of Russian strikes. Kiev says that it downed a Kinzhal missile using a Patriot system in the first week of May. They described it as an historic event. Meanwhile, talks also took place between the Ukrainian foreign minister and a top Chinese envoy in Kiev on Wednesday. Now, this is the first time a senior envoy from China has visited Kiev since Russia began its invasion last year. Ukraine's foreign ministry said that Kiev would not accept any proposals that involved Ukraine losing its territory. Now, Ukraine's army has reported several explosions in Kiev and other parts of the country. Early on Thursday morning, alarms were sounded urging people to stay in bomb shelters. Now, earlier, US defense officials stated that a Patriot air defense system, which was damaged by the Russians, still remains operational. A Ukrainian Air Force spokesperson confirmed this and said the defense system is in service and all is well. Now, the Patriot stands for Phased Array Tracking Radar to intercept on target. It is a surface-to-air guided missile defense system. Its latest variants, which are being used, can intercept airborne missiles as well. It's also equipped with high-performance radar systems. The Patriot defense system has one main goal, that is to defend against the enemy's airborne threats. The Patriot air defense system, it has a short response time, can engage multiple targets simultaneously, and is also resistant to electronic jamming. The Ukrainian president said that the Patriot system will significantly strengthen Ukraine's defenses against Russian strikes. Kiev says that it downed a Kinzhal missile using the Patriot system in the first week of May. They described the event as historic. Meanwhile, talks took place between the Ukrainian foreign minister and a Chinese envoy in Kiev on Wednesday, and this is the first time a senior envoy from China has visited Kiev since Russia began its invasion 15 months ago. Ukraine's foreign ministry said Kiev would not accept any proposals that involved Ukraine losing territory. Top story this hour: Russia and Iran have agreed to work on the construction of the final part of a transport network linking the Gulf and India while avoiding Western sea lanes. Iranian transport minister who signed the agreement with his Russian counterpart said the 164-kilometer railway would be completed in 3 years. It's the only missing link in the international north-south transport corridor from Russia via Azerbaijan to Iran's coastline and on to India by sea. Russia and Iran are both under international sanctions that restrict trade. The network of ship, rail and road routes avoids the Suez Canal between the Mediterranean and the Red Sea, which would otherwise transport some Russian cargo. The planned railroad would connect Ras city in northern Iran and the Astrakos